Imagine waking up in the middle of the night. The temperature has dropped below freezing. You hear wolves howling in the darkness. You can't see more than a few feet ahead. Every sound could mean death. Now imagine holding something that scares every predator away, a tiny orange flame. That single invention changed humans forever. Without fire, there would be no cities, no smartphones, no airplanes, no civilization. In fact, you probably wouldn't even look the way you do today. But here's the shocking part. Humans didn't invent fire overnight. For hundreds of thousands of years, we were simply stealing it. So, how did humans finally learn to control the most powerful force on Earth? Millions of years ago, early humans lived very differently. There were no houses, no warm blankets, no cooking, no electricity, only survival. When the sun disappeared each evening, darkness swallowed the world. Unlike today's cities filled with lights, prehistoric nights were almost completely black. Predators ruled after sunset. Lions, hyenas, saber-toothed cats, large bears. Humans had poor night vision compared to many animals. That made nighttime incredibly dangerous. Food wasn't much easier. Most meals consisted of raw meat, roots, insects, nuts, and wild fruits. Raw meat was tough to chew. It carried dangerous bacteria and parasites. Digesting it required enormous amounts of energy. Life was brutal. And then nature gave humans an unexpected gift. Long before humans could create fire, lightning already could. Imagine a massive thunderstorm. A bolt of lightning crashes into a dry forest. Within minutes, trees explode into flames. Animals run for their lives. Smoke fills the sky. Most creatures flee. But curious humans may have done something different. They watched. Eventually, after the flames weakened, they approached. Burned animals lay on the ground. Some were accidentally cooked. When humans tasted this cooked meat, everything changed. Cooked food was softer, easier to chew, safer to eat. It released more usable calories. Scientists believe early humans probably carried burning branches from natural fires back to their camps. They didn't know how to make fire, but they learned how to keep it alive. For days, weeks, maybe even months, someone always had to protect the flame. If it went out, they had to wait for another wildfire or lightning strike. Fire became one of humanity's most valuable possessions. Fire wasn't just useful. It transformed humans in ways we're still discovering. First, it made food easier to digest. Cooking breaks down tough fibers and proteins. That means your body spends less energy in digesting food. Instead, more energy becomes available for another organ, the brain. Scientists think cooking may have helped support the evolution of larger human brains. That's a huge deal. Your brain uses around 20% of your body's energy today. Without calorie-rich cooked food, maintaining such a large brain would have been much harder. Fire also killed dangerous bacteria and parasites hiding in meat. That meant fewer deadly illnesses, longer lives, healthier children. But the benefits didn't stop there. Fire produced warmth. Humans could survive cold climates that were once impossible. Groups slowly expanded into Europe, Northern Asia, and eventually nearly every continent. Here's something people rarely think about. Before fire, night meant sleep or fear. After fire, night became social. Imagine several families sitting around glowing flames. Predators stayed away. People felt safer. For the first time, humans had free time after sunset. They talked, shared experiences, planned tomorrow's hunt, taught children, made tools, maybe even laughed together. Many anthropologists believe campfires helped shape human language itself. Storytelling likely flourished around the fire. Knowledge could finally be passed from one generation to another. Without writing, stories became libraries. Around the fire, humans weren't just surviving anymore. Keeping fire alive is one thing. Creating it from nothing is another. Scientists still debate exactly when humans mastered fire-making. Evidence suggests humans controlled fire at least several 100,000 years ago. Some archaeological sites may be close to 1 million years old, though these remain debated. The oldest widely accepted evidence of regular fire use dates to hundreds of thousands of years ago. Making fire required understanding friction or striking stones together, wood rubbing against wood, or sparks flying from special rocks like flint, striking iron-rich minerals. It sounds simple today, but discovering this without modern knowledge may have taken countless generations. Once humans could create fire whenever they needed, they no longer depended on lightning. That changed everything. Now, fire traveled with people wherever they went. Fire didn't stop with cooking. It unlocked entirely new technologies. Humans hardened wooden spears in flames. They baked clay into pottery. They fired bricks, smelted copper, then bronze, then iron. Eventually, fire powered blacksmiths, glassmakers, steam engines, factories, electric power plants. Even today's rockets rely on controlled fire. The same force that once protected a tiny camp from wolves eventually carried astronauts into space. Every civilization in history owes something to fire. The next time you light a candle, start a barbecue, or turn on your stove, remember, you're using a discovery that transformed an ordinary ape into the dominant species on Earth. Fire gave humans warmth, safer food, protection, technology, stories, communities, and eventually, civilization itself. It wasn't just an invention, it was humanity's first great revolution. So here's one final question. If humans had never learned to control fire, would we still be hiding from predators every night? Or would humans have disappeared entirely? Let us know what you think in the comments. And if you enjoy exploring the incredible story of humanity, subscribe to Human Explained, because every human habit has an unbelievable origin story.